What's up, my beautiful boys and girls? Today we're gonna be doing another what if. I don't know who you can see on screen. It's my three favorite in the Vanguard, but there's only one here that's my favorite. I think you guys would know my personality and stuff. Well, not personality at all, but Dabi's my favorite. Dad's Lord, but Toga best girl though. I'm not gonna lie. But guys, today we're gonna be doing a what if. Dabi, Toga, and Twice were heroes. And I don't really want them and like them to be heroes, but hey, I want to do this. So, to see how it will go. Maybe I won't post this, maybe I will. Alright. So, this starts off after Dabi had left the house, because we all know the popular theory that Dabi is Toya Todoroki. This is after Dabi had enough and had his burns and scars. He had dressed up in his suit, and he wanted to retaliate on Endeavor, but becoming the best hero ever, even surpassing him, to show him that his quirk is not a failure. He then would soon meet a high school girl on the run because of what she had done. She actually, in this, Toga would have never murdered her crush, I guess. He would then meet a high school girl on the run because of her quirk. Her parents had called the cops on her because of her quirk had to use blood. Those two would then hide out and they would begin conversations. They would start explaining their quirks. They would tell each other their backstories, and they actually grew close. While looking for hero schools to apply in, because Toga wants to become a hero as well with Dabi, they met somebody named Twice, who after killing a whole group of them, didn't know which one was himself. So he still did the thing. But you're like, but they have to be teenagers to go into UA. I don't know what age Dabi is, but I know he's like 20 or something probably, because it was stated that he was the oldest, even though he was the shortest. But it was stated that. So, in this, Dabi is 19. I'm pretty sure you can go to UA if you're that age. Even though you're supposed to start, like, 15 or something. But in this, I'm gonna make, like... What's up? In these... Dabi's gonna be, like... 16. Actually. So, Dabi will replace Toy. Dabi will replace Todoroki, so, little Coldy boy. And Twice would replace, I'm gonna say, Mineta. I don't even know how Mineta got in. And Toga would replace, This is actually kind of hard, because Toga will replace Higakure, so no Invisible Girl either. So, at the first day of UA, a lot of people were freaked out by them because, Toga's wanted and all that, even though it's just for her quirk, for having something to do with blood. And Dabi, he freaked out a lot of people because his burn scars and all that. And this Todoroki was not born yet, that's why he is not in UA at all, or anything. But, Dabi, well, I'll just call him Toya. Toya would then be in 1A with, well, it would start at the entrance exams. Toya / Dabi would boost off with a way of fire on his feet. And this, I'm going to make Dabi use his quirk way differently than he does in the actual storyline. But he boosts off with fire on his feet, and he uses it to get in the air, have a good look around stuff, and destroy I'm going to say 3 8-pointers. So right now, nobody has taken action at all except Dabi. Toga would then try to cut into the robots, seeing how her quirk could not be used here. I'm going to say that Toga already had ability where she transforms into somebody, where she can also use her quirk in the manga. I don't remember what chapter that is, but she transforms into a Choco or Raka. She touches everybody and they start floating, and then she awakens her quirk, basically. But let's just say that she could already have done that from the start, because otherwise her quirk would really be useless, because there's not really heroes that like to sneak around as other people or bystanders or anything. But Toga would then transform into a random student that she had touched with blue hair. She transforms into him and starts zipping around through electricity, through the robots, like through the inside of them, and then just cutting the circuits and going back out. The boy whose appearance she had stolen, Korg, had looked and seen what she had just done. He was confused, and honestly, he thought he was seeing things. Toga would then destroy 3 4-pointers. No, Toga would then destroy 2 4-pointers, getting 8 points. Dabi was in the lead right now, since the way he had started off, and he was still destroying more robots. What he was doing was he was putting fire in some places where a lot of robots are, where people couldn't cross the fire or so it would get hotter. So he would just take all the robots for himself. Twice was, however, just going all out and multiplying himself. Like, he would multiply 2 clones of himself, and then all those clones would start destroying robots. And then when one of the students had tried to punch one of Twice's clones to get out of the way, it was actually the real Twice, and he had fallen, and his clones had disappeared. So this had actually kind of made like Dabi and Toga mad, because, that's not what heroes are supposed to do. But they had to keep going. So Twice came in 6th. Even though his performance was great, a lot of people had knocked him down and stuff. And while he was just standing there with his personalities deciding what to do, Toga had came in a late 3rd, not knowing who passed her up. Dabi had came in 2nd, thinking he was 1st, but in this, Bakugo would still get 1st. So, even though I hate to do it, because, Bakugo is my least favorite, but Bakugo would still get 1st. When they were assigned into 1A, Aizawa would, Toga would be on alert from Aizawa because he's an underground hero, but he didn't really care. Yeah, she was a student, or if she was not, he was just trying to sleep, So then they went to the test, and she had no. It was like in physical tests, Dabi did the worst, but in physical tests, we've seen a lot from Twice. Other than his clones and stuff, he's like strong. So I'm gonna say Twice would get like early 4th or 3rds, and Toga would do in athletics, since Toga's a girl. Toga would do super well, because we did know in the anime she was doing all these pools and crap. But so she would always come out first. That's on athletics for girls and all that. But then when it came to the ball test, Deku had still done the same thing, and Toya was amazed by his strength. And I didn't even know there was somebody with the strength quirk like that. He had a lot of suspicions. I mean, the reason I'm doing this is because Todoroki had to get it from someone. But he had a lot of suspicions that Deku had got in his quirk that was not his. Had taken a quirk that was not his. So he just thought Deku was able to take people's quirks. So twice within create a he would when it was twice his turn for the ball test, he just made a staircase of he just made a lot of clones and just threw the ball, and the clones like had pressured the ball more and more, like as the ball kept going on, like they kept like throwing it more, well, like tapping it so it would go farther, like because he made a line of clones. And I'm gonna say that be everybody's except Deku and Ochiko. So, but Ochiko hasn't done her yet. When she noticed, Toga noticed that Ochiko was getting ready and that she had a gravity cord. She got Infinity, and Toga was like, "Yep, hoo, I'm about to steal that from her." She had then transformed into Ochiko and did the same thing. The ball had floated into the air, if giving her also Infinity until Toga transforming back. Some people might argue, well, she needed blood from Uraraka. Well, when the same thing happened with Deku, having to save Uraraka, but she had been bleeding afterwards, and Toga had then snuck blood from her enough. Also, when she transformed into the boy, she had cut him, barely, getting just enough blood to turn into him for like 3 seconds. So yeah, guys, for all the people who are like, but she needs blood for her queen to work. There you go. That's your explanation. So guys, this is going to end soon. So this is probably where it's going to end right now. But bye guys. I hope you liked it.